GQ back again with some of that geek news, and by now everybody and their mama has already heard that there's going to be not one, not two, well, two, three altogether if you count the Switch that we already have now, which I like to just say, you know, your standard Switch, but there's going to be 1, 2, 3 Nintendo Switches. The small version, which has been rumored around for forever, and it's supposed to take the look of what the PSP was back in the day. Now, I like the PSP personally. I actually really like the PSP. The only thing is, I didn't like the Vita. And why didn't I like the Vita, you ask? The same reason I'm always talking about the Xbox. Not because the hardware, no, Drake face. Not because of the hardware, but because of the software. The only game that I wanted to see for the PSP Vita was Gravity Rush, and that later came out on the PS4. I'm actually really excited that Nintendo's going to be letting go of that toxic relationship known as the 3DS, because for so long, I have been clamoring, praying, hoping, wishing that we could get the likes of Golden Sun, all the other Fire Emblems, and all of the games like Bravely Default on one system and console. And now with the 1, 2, 3, count them, Nintendo Switches that are supposed to come up, which I'm gonna start going back to NS, because I just always like NS. It just sounded cooler than Switch, don't it? Now that Switch is doing what the Switch is doing and could go down as one, if not the best, console hybrid system that people are buying, y'all gonna have to put a Call of Duty Activision, y'all gonna have to put some Madden on it, EA, y'all gonna have to put a really functioning FIFA on the Nintendo Switch. And it also would help too if the Switch does get this whole plus situation. Me personally, having a PS4 on the go is a godsend, because the reason why I start gravitating more towards the Nintendo Switch, of course, because of the IPs that Nintendo has: Mario, Splatoon, Smash, Zelda, Metroid on the horizon, Pokemon, but also because they start digging into them archives of all those RPGs. And you know me, I love them RPGs. That's why the Switch is what it is. I know there's a lot of people that don't like to play it in the handheld mode, and I was one of them folks too. I remember telling a whole bunch of my friends, look, I'm a grown man, I don't want to play it on this, I don't have to play it in handheld mode, I like to sit and do this on the console stuff. But you know what, I don't have a dock everywhere in my house. What I like to do is grab the game that I was playing and carry my ROS to where I'm at now. That's why I've been saying for the longest that Persona 5 was meant for the Switch, like peanut butter and jelly, like ham and burger, like fat kids and cake, or probably soda, because, you know, them little kids really love soda. That's why McDonald's started making milk. But interweb, I'm interested. Are you as excited about having an upgrade to the Nintendos, or do you care? And if you do, how much do you think they're gonna be? I think that the Nintendo Mini Little Switch, the NSM, the Nintendo Mini Switch NMS, I think that that's gonna run probably about $100, so $129.99, or even $150, because that was the same price as the Nintendo 3DS or the 3DS XL, which that was $200, but still, I think they're gonna run with like a $150, so everybody that can play in their household, because people got multiple kids nowadays. Even though the economy is kind of, you know, it is what it is, but people got kids that they want to put a handheld in their system and just let that babysit them. So that's the perfect thing for that, especially because it's going to be around the holiday season. Watch, Nintendo always does that around the holiday season. And with Pokemon coming, you know they want to capitalize. Instead of $300 for one system, for $600 you can get 4 systems for your kids. And for people like me and you, maybe you might want to pay those upgraded or at least standard day graphics with the Nintendo Switch Plus. But if not, you might just want to stick with the basic one, the Nintendo Switch, and they might even take out on this Nintendo Switch, I've heard a little rumbling about that too, take the dock out, which is a $90 thing, and just sell the standard one for $200. And there's always going to be games. Matter of fact, every time I look up, there's more Switch games and more Switch games and more Switch games. Damn it, I'm starting to think that they doing like PlayStation. They got the Japanese market. They doing good in Europe. They doing good here in the States. My lord. But as always in the web, this has been your man Q, your friendly neighborhood geek. If you did like this video, did it wrong this time, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like or even dislike. I prefer the like though. And until next time in the web, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.